Here we go racing, the battle is going to be joined, and now we go racing. Up to the first corner we go, and it's a perfect start for the pole sitter, Jack Hobson. He gets into the lead as the rest of the field. Oh, contact! Kart's going off there at the first turn, in through Oblivion and Crook, and there are several drivers caught up in it as the rest of the field squabbles through Christmas. We've had a pretty good start in every final so far, but there was always going to be one. And on this occasion, it's the junior Rotax that ends up having trouble. Deacon Russell has come through to third position. The rest of the field continues. I think everybody has just about managed to get restarted again. Despite the conflagration, Ollie Stevens is down to third, and up in fourth place, that's Adam Wooden. So a great start for several drivers in the pack. But now it's all going to be about who can get back on terms with the leaders up front. Is everybody going to make a good run of this? There's Archie Clark having lost a few positions, but it's Hobson from Ingram, then Stevens, Wooden, Russell, Whitcomb, Clark, Hartley, Richards, Thompson, Green, and Lizzie Mentier. Here comes the opportunity, and Harrison Whitcomb will not hesitate. P4, good charge forward. Out in front with Freddie Ingram, falling into the clutches nearly of Ollie Stevens. A long final in the offing here as Archie Clark closes up on his teammate Adam Wooden. They go down the hill, and despite Jack Hobson's great start, he's not able to pull clear of everybody. Ingram and Stevens are catching him, and Whitcomb's not far behind. And Gracie Mitchell seems to have had an incident, I'm afraid. Her brilliant race weekend has come to nothing as she is out of the race, along with Matthew Sayer and Joshua Whitcomb. Very unfortunate for Gracie Mitchell. There is Lizzie Mentier, having a good run, just trying to get herself back into the top 10. Adam Wooden goes wide. Archie Clark should have a run on him here. And Archie Clark might be joined here by Deacon Russell. Russell can't quite finish the move, but Archie Clark can, up to fifth place. So a terrific charge forward. Still plenty of drivers will give us so much of a great race of it. Here's the move for the lead. Freddie Ingram goes for Hobson and gets through. I thought Ollie Stevens was going to join him there. So an epic battle, and now Harrison Whitcomb has joined in. Whitcomb's going to go for third on the inside of Stevens. Job done. Harrison Whitcomb comes through to third. There is Lizzie Mentier in the background. You can just about make her out. But Deacon Russell is climbing all over the back of Adam Wooden. 8 minutes to go. Still a lot that can play out here in the Junior Rotax final. But how about this? Deacon Russell swarming around all over the back of Wooden. A very tough race battle. And still the contenders have plenty to do and say. Battle for the lead! That's Hobson and Whitcomb, both getting the move on Ingram. And as they come towards us, there is Hobson out in front. Second place is Ingram. They're still side by side. Whitcomb trying to get alongside Ingram now. Run out of road. And that's enough for Ollie Stevens to get through and Archie Clark to get through. Tough racing at the front. Jack Hobson takes the lead back again from Freddie Ingram and is hanging on to it for dear life. Ollie Stevens in third. 7 minutes to go. Hang on to something, folks. This is going to be an absolute nail-biter. 5 racers pushing to the limit for 4 different teams. Ultimate R, KR Sport, Dan Holland Racing. Up the inside, there goes Freddie Ingram. Dives through to take the lead back from Jack Hobson. And don't forget that we've got the Argenti of Whitcomb in the mix as well. Ingram defending valiantly from Jack Hobson. And we are defending with 6 minutes 30 to go. Oh my goodness. Ingram is determined not to let Jack Hobson back through. But surely he can't hold them at bay for so long. The queue is just going to build and build and build here at Whilton Mill. 5 drivers in it at the moment. Make that 6, 7, 8. 8 drivers now in the hunt for the victory. Make that 9, because now Jack Thompson has joined it. Charlie Green and Lizzie Mentier are going to give chase to it. 9 drivers fighting for the win. Here comes the bit up the inside from Spencer to try and take on Hobson. Hobson denies him. And there's great racing further back as Wooden tries to hold on to 6th position in front of Deacon Russell, Hartley and Thompson. Still they duel for the lead. There's the move from Hobson. Dives in on Ingram. And now Stevens will go for second. He launches in. Whitcomb is going to try and get third around the outside. He gets boxed in. And here comes Archie Clark, level with Whitcomb. He bails out, waiting for another chance. And you just saw Gracie Mitchell's cart off to the sidelines there, having retired on lap 4. Very unfortunate indeed for Gracie Mitchell. So, 4th position is currently Whitcomb. but for how much longer? Because he is on a charge. Leading the race, though, Jack Hobson has got Spencer and Ingram all over the back of him, with Whitcomb, Clark and Wooden giving chase. This is so close. Hobson dives for the inside. So does Ingram. He gets through on Stevens. So he gets up to second place. Whitcomb has now lost out to Archie Clark. Archie Clark's got to the fourth. Battling for the lead. Ingram and Hobson. Ingram is going to lose out. Passing both of them. Stevens and Clark get into first and second, just like what we saw in the final lap of the race earlier on in Micromax. Brilliant racing, and look who's been left out to dry. Jack Hobson tumbles down to 7th. Whitcomb tumbles down to 8th. And now Green and Mentier have joined the fray. This is now a 12-kart bout. Richards has joined in as well. 12 drivers fighting for the victory in the last final here at Whilton Mill in the Pass Me Fast Ultimate Karting Championship season opener for 2023. Ingram now going wheel to wheel. Off the road goes Wooden. Wooden's gone off the road. That is devastating for Adam Wooden. He was doing so well. He had climbed up as high as 4th. Jack Thompson's now come up to 4th position. We need to watch out for him. Stevens is defending from Clark and Ingram. Clark now trying to get up the inside of Stevens. No, you don't. Hobson down to 7th. Whitcomb down to 8th. But now Green has come up to 6th position from Hartley, Whitcomb, Mentier, Hobson, Richardson, Wooden in 12th. And now Lewis Goff has joined them. 13 karts now battling for the victory. Up on the inside. Here comes Ingram. Dives through and gets Archie Clark, his teammate. But Ollie Stevens is your leader with 4 minutes to go. Archie Clark battles back for 2nd. Takes it. Side by side, Thompson and Ingram now. Jack Thompson having a great final race as he now tries to go for the podium. What a sensational battle. So many drivers battling away here. A really exciting run. So many candidates to go for the victory now. And there is Cheesy, there is Charlie Green having a really tough race. Looks like there's a problem for Jack Thompson. Jack Thompson is slowing. And Jack Thompson is going to pull off. Archie Clark is hoping to win the first Junior Rotax final of the season. He's out in front of Ingram. Stevens in 3rd. 4th is Green. 5th is Russell. 6th is now Liam Hartley. He's not out of luck. He's not out of contention for this. Liam Hartley could be strong. Here goes Ingram. Dives in on Clark. Stevens will have a run at Archie Clark as well. He gets through. And Archie Clark is going to be run wide. Green gets into 3rd, Russell gets into 4th, Archie Clark is down to 5th with a minute to go. There's going to be 2 laps to go at the end of this one, and Ingram is defending for everything he's worth. There goes Green, trying to take on Stevens. It won't happen. Hobson trying to take on Deacon Russell. Archie Clark just trying to stay out of harm's way. Diving up the inside. Stephen protects from Charles Green. Green still hanging on to it. Clark gets run wide. And Harrison Whitcomb on the grass. Hobson round the outside of him. Here comes Lewis Goff and Lizzie Mentier. They want a piece of it too. Last lap begins. Can Freddie Ingram hang on from Stevens and Green? If Freddie Ingram hangs on to this, he really will be the master defenseman. Charles Green defends from Deacon Russell. Archie Clark hoping for a crack at the podium here in 5th. It's going to be tight. Charles Green defending. Archie Clark goes for it. Gets Deacon Russell on the last lap. Into 4th position. And now Hartley dives in on Hobson. Whitcomb dives in on Hobson. And Hartley. Whitcomb gets them both. What a dramatic final lap. But it's going to be drama to the end. Freddie Ingram is going to come through to take it all. Freddie Ingram wins at Whilton Mill. Ollie Stevens 2nd. Cheesy gets 3rd. Charles Green 3rd position. What a comeback in the final. What an amazing weekend. I'm going to hand down to Kev Harris, who'll wrap things up with our top 3 in Junior Rotax.
Freddie, how about that one? What a final, what a race for you.
Yeah, that race was so hard. I mean, it's so hard to just race out there in the front, but I managed to pull it off and come with the win. So
we were watching from the sidelines here in disbelief. For so much that race, there was 5, 6, 7 over. You pushed in for the lead. It was like a midfield battle.
Yeah, it was really hard. We were all on the pace, so it's just a matter of whoever comes out of the fight clean, to be fair.
Coming into the weekend, did you think this was going to be the result? How were you feeling? Were you cast your mind back to Friday or even first thing Saturday morning?
Well, I came back off a win last weekend. Coming into Friday was not very good. We were about last, to be fair, every session in the wet. And then Saturday we started pulling back, and then Sunday we just won it. So.
KR Sport have done well this weekend, just taken a 1-2 in the senior Rotax and now put you on the top step of the podium in the junior Rotax. It's a great team to be on, surely.
Yeah, KR Sport, they do everything. Like, engines are outrageous. It's a very good team to join.
And hopefully we're going to see you in Larkhall for round 2 at the end of the month.
Yeah, should be.
Freddie, huge well done to you. We'll see you next time round. Well done.
Cheers, thank you.
Ollie, just speaking to Freddie there, he said you were all on the pace and it looked to be that way. So many of you could have won that race. You were all fighting for it.
Yeah, it was a really tough race. Everyone was really quick. Unfortunately, at the end, I didn't come out on top, but there's always next time.
Yeah, I mean, there was moments in that race, like you started on second on the grid there, but you easily could have taken the win. You were fully in the mix for all of it.
Yeah, I think it was just, if I'd have defended when I was in first a little bit, then I could have had a better chance. But yeah, I don't know. As I said, next time, I'll be there.
Coming into the weekend, did you feel that you had the pace? I mean, Friday was a difficult day because we were in the wet. Saturday was our first chance to get a look and see how the kart's running, how you guys were doing. Did you start to think that it may be on, that you could get a podium this weekend?
Yeah, definitely. I've been on the pace all weekend. The pace has been there. And yeah, I think now it's just making those fine adjustments and yeah.
Team's obviously done you proud then. Quick shout out to Dan Holland Racing.
Yeah, definitely. And Time Racing Engines.
Well done to you. We're going to see you in Larkhall, hopefully.
Yeah, definitely.
Charles, how about that? Just tell us where you started on the grid. I've got you as row 10, starting 19th, and you've just finished third.
Yeah, it was amazing. Leaders were fighting from the start, got through the pack quickly, and then managed to slip my way into third place, which is amazing.
So many you racers at the front of the pack there, you were all on the pace. There was about 5, 6, 7, 8 karts all pushing for the lead, and you were fully in the mix.
Yeah, it was a bit surprising. Coming into this weekend, we just wanted to get to the A final. We found this pace to try and get into the top 3, and even fighting for the win is incredible, really.
Just casting your mind back to, well, as I just said to the other lads there, Friday was a bit of a write-off because we were in the rain. Saturday morning was your first look at, a dry track here at Whilton. How were you feeling on Saturday morning? Did you think that you might be getting yourself a podium spot come Sunday?
In the O plate, we did all right. We got 9th in the O plate, so we thought we might at least have a chance maybe to try and fight for something. But we didn't. I did not think we would be fighting for the win today.
Huge congratulations. Who would you like to thank? Who's been here watching you?
My dad, my mum, my sister, Nibs as always, Ayrton as well, and the whole BKC team for making this all happen.
Well, sadly, that's all we've got time for from our first instalment of action here at round 1 of the Pass Me Fast Ultimate Karting Championship. Huge congratulations to all of our class winners and indeed all of the drivers that took part. We were treated to some great racing, none more so than in that junior Rotax final. How about that one? Next time out then, when you see us here again on the Highlights programme, we have 3 more super finals to bring you in Micromax, Minimax and some of our oldest and fastest drivers in senior Rotax. You do not want to miss it. Until then though, from all of us here and myself, Kev Harris at Whilton Mill, see ya.